Here's how I bring my wardrobe up into a season that is not my color palette. I am not an autumn. I'm jealous of all you girlies that are. What I'm doing is just taking the colors out of my wardrobe that are some of my favorites to wear in the spring and summer, that are part of my palette, that just don't quite work in the fall as well as they do the other half of the year. And instead, I'm going to lean very heavily into my neutrals. So navy, gray, camel, and ivory are my best bets. Fall colors just are actually some of my worst colors, like this deep orange. However, if I wear it as a bottom layer and wear one of my best neutrals on top, or a color that is in my palette, it's going to work out well for me. And then I'm just showing you a few things that I added, taking out all my summer tops and patterns, the colors that just don't say fall. And instead, I'm looking to buy fabrics that work for me. So here on the Central Coast, we're all going to the pumpkin patch in 90-degree weather. So my trenches aren't made of wool like they would be if I lived back east, but instead a light layer, things that I can take off after the fog of the morning passes. I did add a vintage coat from Thread Up. Again, not my best color, but if I add a blue layer that is in my palette, it's going to work out well. As far as patterns go, you want something that strobes across as a color that's in your palette, in my case this blue. And I'm really into cotton. I'm not buying any more acrylic sweaters or those cheap Amazon fabrics. Instead, I'm going to Thread Up. This was my inspo. This is Banana Republic's collection for the fall. I wanted a lot of these colors, and I'm making them work for me in my wardrobe. So here is the after. You can see all the neutrals and oranges.